Hello, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Hope your day is going great. So devblog 57 is here. Another month, another devblog, eh? Now this one is quite short compared to the last one, but still very sweet. There's a lot to go through in terms of at least animations and images, which as usually I'll put at the end uninterrupted so you guys can enjoy and watch. But first, I'll speak about everything what each developer has been saying, all the main bits, and I will leave screenshots of everything they've said on screen, so if you want to read the whole thing, feel free and pause. But we will get to see some images, animations of Para, Acro even, which was quite a surprise to me, but that's really cool. Acro is definitely something that I look forward to playing, even though it's probably going to be a few years until it comes into the game. We see elder models for Spino as well, which I've got to say I cannot complain about, and a lot more, so stick around for that. Apart from that, let's just get started. Felipe, the lead programmer. So Felipe has been working on the core system for Rex and Trike, which are now mostly finished, with a crush ability for Rex undergoing some big fixes, leaving the sparring as the final step for full release. So just based on that sentence alone, when do you guys think that Rex will be coming into Horde test? Are we thinking this week, next week, maybe even at the end of the month? Let me know down below in the comments. Felipe has also been working on interactive foliage sounds, which trigger when animals move through large vegetation, which will help communicate dinosaur activity to players as it was hard to see others before. Well, let's say navigate one another. Work has also been done on Allosaurus, that's always a good thing to hear, and its special ability which will help it pull a victim down or pull themselves on top of it, so kind of like a pounce ability, at least something similar to it, depending on the size of the player boy it's attacking of course, and the main setup is done for this, allowing for balance to be set up before they move into bug. It's always nice to hear something about Allosaurus, but to be honest with you, I cannot wait to see it in game. Should be coming after Rex as well for all of you that don't know about that yet. So once we get Rex and Trike, fully released, we should be getting Allo after, in its own Horde test of course first. And the main setup is done for this, allowing for balance to be set up before they move into bug fixes and visuals. Okay, so Allo seems to be coming along nicely. Finally, some additional changes have been made server side to improve stability and performance with good results so far, and several bug fixes. I keep saying this about performance every devblog, and sometimes I see a slight improvement in games, sometimes I don't, but more often than not I feel like, and it's not me to try and put something negative here, but it does seem like what they say is good is not really that great performance wise. I gotta give it to them, it has been pretty good recently. I don't really count Horde tests as something to be like, right, this is how the game is running, because it changes all the time there, and of course the final stage is usually better. But yeah, the game definitely needs some help with performance, because not everyone has a great PC, you know, at the end of the day. But anyway, Ariel, the programmer. Ariel has spent most of the month working on Triceratops, fixing various issues that came to view and sparring. The sidestep is easier to follow now and is more responsive, making it easier to follow up with other abilities or to disengage. Bear in mind, I have not played the Isle since Triceratops has been put into the game, so I have not played even the sparring. I've just recently moved, so this is literally me getting my computer back with internet and being able to actually do a devblog, which was perfect timing you could say, but I'm still yet to experience sparring as Triceratops. If you guys have played it, let me know. Is it any good? Is it worth it? Because I look forward to it. But now by double clicking the left mouse button, Thrash is activated, which will help provide better control and will get some getting used to, apparently. Plenty of other playables have also had some work done, making them more responsive and with how quickly they can move. This is after their resting state and after inserting attacks. Camera movement has also been smoothened out when standing up and sitting down. And finally, what we have all been waiting for, Hypsy has had some work done on its climbing mechanic. I do long for the days, even though I don't give a flying fuck about Hypsy. It's cute and all, but it's a useless little bastard. I would still be happy to see it hanging out in trees with Herreras. I think it'd be quite a nice sight. Visual Tech 48, the environmental artist. Visual has been working on tunnels this month and making them simpler to use. Now I won't speak much on this as it's mainly for server owners, but of course I'll include the screenshots of the entire talk, so feel free to pause to read. Here's also a simple tunnel layout made in less than 20 minutes with their pieces. Here's a picky wiki for you. Wedge, the sound designer. This month Wedge has been finishing off the Triceratops sounds, working on vocals for adult stage and making it sound more weighty when on full stamp and out of breath. Also Saboteur vocals have been worked on and completed, making them match their animations and carrying out an aesthetic design of the adult vocals but reflecting the growth stage for each one. And lastly, Wedge has been working on the rest of the vocals for Trike and its directional attacks, bringing Triceratops to life. Kiss and Kitten, producer. Kissin mentions about spending plenty of time viewing and working on big fixes, Triceratops performance for example. They definitely have been doing a lot with Triceratops this month, eh? Which is good because hopefully it's going to get done real soon now and we can move on to Rex. They're all satisfied with how Trike is being received, and night vision is a known issue that they are working on. Thank fuck for that, because Herbie, especially Herbie, night vision has just been trash. I know they're meant to be worse off at night than carnivores, but my lord, I don't want to be playing a game where I'm literally blind. There should be like, I feel like a little sidestep here, but Dilo for example, one that's meant to be a perfect night hunter, same as Trudon if there's enough of them. I feel like they should also have a kind of attack with the venom, let's say, that not just hallucinations for Dilo or poison for Trudon, but I think it'd be kind of cool that with a certain type of attack, maybe you could actually make the visual for another playable worse at night, so you just make it that much more scary, let's say. So it doesn't have to be just you seeing copies of Dilos, let's say, but they could literally physically choose a different attack instead of copies, let's say, and make you kind of partially blind. I think that would be quite cool. But anyway, there's still more work to be done to ensure the Triceratops and T-Rex can have their own epic showdown. And whilst all of that is happening, the rest of the team is working on other things, such as skins for Acrocanthosaurus, Suchomimus, and elder-related work on Spinosaurus, Quetzalcoatlus, and Parasaurolophus, also known as Para. Animation prep for Baryonyx defensive stances underway. Avaceratops attacks, Hypsy climbing, Dryo springboarding, what the fuck that means anyway. Kentril defensive stance, revisiting Para, Omniraptor crouch pursuit, that sounds very interesting, and charge jump for Omni as well. They really like their Omni. I swear to god, Omni has had the most work done out of everything. They might as well just give it Botox at this point, because they just wanna kiss its fat lips. It's insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, it all sounds amazing, but that bastard is definitely has a serious case of favoritism, and you cannot prove me otherwise. Oshoraptor is apparently being naughty for them, but Kissin mentions it's nothing they can't handle. Sassy cat. And all the roster that's currently in the game has been worked on, pretty much fine-tuning them to make them better and more adjusted to the environment. Like I said, quick and short, just like me. So now for the exciting part over animations and images. Now just put some music over this, enjoy, let me know what is your favorite skin. Do you like the skins? What's your worst? What do you hate? What do you love? Tell me about your day. How are you? It's been some time. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.